I just noticed there's a flamingo behind me. He can sit right here. There. Oh no. Come on, flamingo. There. It'll be like having back when I used to have cats on me. He's a good flamingo. Anyways, so yesterday. This is the morning. I got home kind of late after the movie I saw, so I did not do a review at night because I got home at like 1:30. That's too late for you guys. Although on the West Coast, maybe not. Anyways, I went and saw Logan's Run, which we actually showed on TCM last week, but I was unable to catch it. However, we showed it on, they just showed it at the Plaza Theater. It's for its 50th anniversary, or 40th anniversary. I guess it's floating around for that. And I didn't know anything about it other than, everyone dies at 30. That's pretty much all I knew. Going in, there's aspects of the film that are really fascinating. And then there's things about it where I'm just like, that costume design, what? Why do you have to sexualize all the women? Okay, I'm going to start with the things I didn't like about the movie. All the women were overly sexualized. And if it's all about pleasure, sexualize the men and women equally. There's one sequence where they go into a sex club and everyone's all sexy. And I'm sorry, this movie was rated PG and it had that sex club sequence. What were you thinking in the 70s? What? But anyways, you have a lot of boobs and other things that are yeah, of course women are sexualized, but it's give me some Michael York butt at the very least, if you're going to give me all of this sexualized women, okay? Two, obviously, you only saw a handful of the jobs that were going on in this world, which, frankly, the world was not well established enough for me to understand how it worked. But the one jobs that you did see were the Sandmen, which is basically the police, and they were all white men. And I know this is 1976, but I'm sorry, Rocky came out that year and it managed to have a white man and a black man be the two, and a woman be the three main protagonists. So don't give me it was 1976 as an excuse. This is just some bullshit. And if you watch towards the very end, at the end sequence, I'm pretty sure I saw one black person, and that was in the whole movie. And I'm like, I don't want to hear about a future where everyone is white, especially when, nowadays, and maybe they didn't know this in 76, I don't know, they probably did though, but that by the time this movie actually is going to take place, we're going to be so mixed that who knows if they'll have anything separate, you know what I mean? It'll just be one big gumbo at that point. But basically I'm saying this movie was too white and too male-centric and too objectifying of the women, and it's really, really irritated me. And the fact that none of the women had any of the jobs is just women can do this shit too, apparently it's very different from the book. I kind of want to read the book now and see. So basically the plot is that you have these crystals on your hand and they turn colors, and when they start flashing, your day is about to come, and you go into the carousel. And the theory is that some people will get renewed, but most people die in the carousel. And really what you find out is that no one's ever been renewed. There's different sections of the city where different kind of people live. So maybe all the black people are in another section of the city that they didn't show us. I don't know. But they could have referenced it. That would have been nice, because there's one section with a bunch of feral children. That was a really strange thing that I felt like it didn't, I'm not sure what it was trying to critique, or if it was just there to be strange, I don't know. So Logan is given this directive from an ominous computer program that helps debrief after they've caught runners. That's his job, to catch runners, people who are trying to run away from the carousel. You don't ever find out who set up this universe. You don't find out who is that voice. You don't find out why this computer system is basically running everybody. If everyone's dying at 30, how do they have all these skills? How are they able to make, computers that can change your face? There's a lot of questions, not enough answers. Maybe it's answered in the book. I don't know. But I didn't read the book. I watched the movie. So it's like a little bit of answers. What was the last thing I was going to say? Oh, so his thing is he's found an ankh on this runner, and the ankh stands for, is a key to Sanctuary, and Sanctuary is supposedly where all the missing runners have gone. And so his job is to pretend to be a runner to find Sanctuary. And obviously things change as he goes about this. And he has his partner is Jenny Utker, and she is younger. I think she's supposed to be like 16 or something, and they go off. And that's the rest of the movie. And then there's some strange homoerotic things going on with Richard Jordan. But, like, some of the stuff that happens is just a little homophobic. It's definitely coded that, like, homosexuality is horrible. So that's kind of uncomfortable to watch. There was one last thing. Oh, but okay, so by the time, I'm going to spoil. I'm sorry. You should stop watching now if you've not seen this movie. Eventually they do escape, and they end up out in Malibu Canyon, actually. And you can always tell you're watching an outdoor scene shot in California if you can hear quail in the background, because there's quail everywhere in California. That's how I heard the quail, and I was like, yep, California. So eventually they get to Washington, D.C., so apparently the city is somewhere near Washington, D.C., but also near the ocean. And they come across Peter Ustinov and a bunch of cats. All of the cats. So many cats. Cats. And really, if the whole movie was just Peter Ustinov as an old man with cats, it would have been a much more satisfying movie. There were so many cats, and the cats were so cute. And oh my god, my eyes are just killing me. So I'm going to end it by saying if the whole movie had just been Peter Ustinov and cats, I would have been okay with it. So it had strange special effects. Apparently it won a special effects Oscar, but you look at it now and you're like, what? What? But it used lasers and models and all kinds of crazy stuff, and the costumes are a fucking mess. So, but I can see it as a cult movie. Oh my god, I can't see anymore. I'm sorry, my eyes, I've just lost it. Allergies. So anyways, this was Logan's Run. It's from 1976. It's directed by Michael Anderson. Stars Jenny Utker and Michael York. It is a bit of a mess, but you probably will enjoy it if you enjoy cult films. Enjoy.